Welcome to the Explainer. Okay, let's dive into this. Today we're exploring a really fascinating and honestly rarely talked about approach to safely managing your blood sugar right at home. We're talking about Ayurvedic remedies for diabetes. But listen, we're not just relying on ancient tradition here. We're actually going to look at the modern, hardcore science that backs these strategies up. So if you're looking for natural, genuinely effective ways to support your body's metabolic health, well, you're in the exact right place. Real quick, here's our roadmap for today. We'll start with the blood sugar problem itself, then break down the Ayurvedic blueprint. After that, we'll get into the science-backed herbal remedies, map out a daily herbal routine for you, and finish up with some essential lifestyle and safety rules.
So let me ask you a question. Did you know there's a thousands of years old approach to managing diabetes that is actually backed by rigorous, modern clinical research? It's true. You know, most doctors rarely bring this up, but the strategies we're digging in today aren't your run-of-the-mill advice. They're totally grounded in real science, basically taking ancient observation and proving it in the modern clinical lab.
All right, Section 1, the blood sugar problem. Let's set the baseline.
At its absolute core, diabetes is basically a profound breakdown in your body's metabolic regulation. Whether your body just isn't producing enough insulin or your cells are flat out resisting the insulin that is there, the end result is the exact same, a buildup of glucose. And that buildup? That's the driver behind the severe long-term stuff we all absolutely want to avoid, from nerve damage to vision issues and heart problems. That mechanical failure is exactly what we need to address.
And this brilliantly illustrates a huge philosophical divide in how we actually fix that mechanical failure. Modern medicine often treats diabetes as a symptom management issue, basically forcing blood sugar down with synthetics or injected insulin. But the Ayurvedic approach, it targets the root cause. It's all about balancing the entire metabolism, optimizing your digestion, and naturally supporting your pancreas so it can function exactly how nature intended.
Moving right along to Section 2, the Ayurvedic blueprint.
Okay, so in the traditional Ayurvedic system, diabetes is known as madhumeha. And in this ancient medical framework, madhumeha isn't just an isolated pancreas problem. It's fundamentally linked to a systemic imbalance in the body's doshas. Those are your core energetic forces, and critical issues with what they call your digestive fire. Which is fascinating, right? Because this ancient terminology maps perfectly onto the modern metabolic and digestive struggles we were just talking about. Basically, if your internal engine isn't burning fuel correctly, the whole system backs up.
So how do we actually fix that internal engine? Well, there are three core targets here. First up, balancing those doshas, specifically kapha and pitta. Second, we need to boost agni, which is that digestive fire. Restoring this fire is literally the ultimate goal here, because strong digestion prevents toxins from forming in the first place. And that leads right into target 3, detoxifying the body naturally. You optimize the digestion and you repair the root cause.
Section 3, science-backed herbal remedies. This is where it gets really good.
Now, what's really interesting about this is how perfectly the ancient tradition maps to our modern biological needs. Let's break down the science. First, bitter melon, or chlorella. It actually contains compounds that mimic human insulin, directly helping your cells absorb glucose. Then we have fenugreek, or mephi. Its soluble fiber acts almost like a physical sponge in your gut, significantly reducing your fasting blood sugar. Cinnamon, that improves insulin sensitivity and visibly lowers HbA1c levels. And then there's my personal favorite, Gymnema sylvestre. It literally translates to the sugar destroyer. No joke. It deadens sugar cravings right on your tongue and improves how your pancreas produces insulin. Finally, turmeric brings massive antioxidant power through curcumin, protecting your body from long-term diabetic damage. So that's 5 distinct herbs, with 5 scientifically validated mechanisms.
Section 4, your daily herbal routine. Let's make this super practical.
Okay, here is a highly actionable timeline you can literally start tomorrow. In the morning, kick things off with warm water and a teaspoon of soaked fenugreek seeds, and maybe toss a pinch of cinnamon into your breakfast. Midday, right before your main meal, take some Gymnema sylvestre. You can do a tea or a tablet. Then pair your lunch with bitter melon juice or maybe some stir-fried chlorella. Finally, in the evening, wind down with a nice turmeric milk or a standardized extract capsule. And remember, guys, Ayurveda is a marathon, it's not a sprint. Consistency is absolutely your ultimate key to getting results.
Section 5, lifestyle and safety rules. Let's look at the foundation. Because the truth is, herbs alone just aren't enough. You really need that structural support. Let's move to and see how this builds with the 4 lifestyle pillars. 1, move. Just a simple 30-minute daily walk forces your body to actually use glucose for energy. 2, eat.
Favor whole grains and fresh veggies. And, this is key, ruthlessly cut the refined sugar. 3. Relax. This one is huge. Stress spikes cortisol, and cortisol directly spikes your blood sugar. Things like yoga or deep breathing directly counter this. And 4. Sleep. You've got to aim for 7 to 8 hours because research proves that poor sleep immediately worsens insulin resistance. These 4 pillars are what actually allow the herbs to do their job.
Now, before we wrap this up, I do need to share a really crucial disclaimer. Safety first, always. These natural remedies are absolutely incredible tools to support your health, but they are never, and I mean never, replacements for your prescribed medication. If you're going to change your regimen, you've got to consult your doctor first. This is especially vital if you're already taking insulin or other blood sugar meds, because combining them with these herbs could actually drop your blood sugar way too low. So be smart and keep your doctor in the loop. So the crucial point is this: managing diabetes really doesn't have to be a scary or helpless experience. By combining these proven lifestyle habits with the scientifically validated Ayurvedic remedies we talked about, you can absolutely take back control of your metabolic health naturally and safely. I want to leave you with a question to chew on today. Which of these Ayurvedic remedies are you going to try first? Are you going to start with the Fenugreek water? Or maybe just add a little pinch of cinnamon to your breakfast tomorrow? Think about it, pick just one, and start building your holistic health routine today. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and keep learning.